Hello everybody, it's Abigail. I just wanted to share with y'all what happened this morning, how I felt. For all of those who are watching my channel because they have MS. So I woke up this morning and I had a fever. It was 101.8. And I just felt like I had been run over by a truck, and I felt like a big glob of nothing. I was so weak and I was so tired. I have never felt like this before. Um, I do have like the MS fatigue, but this was more than that. And I was trying to find a video that I could relate to on YouTube. Like, does anybody else feel like this when they have a fever and they have MS? And I didn't find anything. So I thought I would make a video on how I felt having a fever today. It felt terrible. So I just was so weak. I felt like my legs weighed a gazillion pounds. And I just could not hold myself up. Like, I couldn't walk right. And so I went to the clinic to go and get checked out because I thought maybe, I don't know, I do have a cough, so I thought maybe it was something to do with my lungs or something. But they did a chest x-ray and they also did a flu swab, and they were both negative for anything. They did send me to go get my surgery site checked and to make sure that they didn't think it was anything going on with my surgery. So when I went over there, so by the time I went over there, sorry, I'm trying to keep focused, but I'm kind of sick still. By the time I went over there, my fever was gone and my legs were feeling better. Like, I could actually walk. Not a lot, but a little bit, and a little bit is better than nothing. So I kind of told them, like, hey, they sent me over here from the clinic. They want to make sure that there's nothing going on with my surgery site. And then I told her how I had felt in the morning, and she's like, oh, I'm concerned. I'm going to consult neurology to make sure that they're not concerned. And I kind of told her, like, well, I feel better now. So one of the things that I was told when I was diagnosed is that if you have a real MS flare, it would last at least 24 hours. And I was already feeling better, just not having the fever. So, I mean, I was a little concerned, but nothing. I didn't think it was going to be much. And the neurologist wasn't concerned either. He said that if it was something serious, the symptoms were persisted, like if it was something going on with my multiple sclerosis. So thank God, because I did not want to stay in the hospital. It's terrible. So it was good news. They diagnosed me with like an upper respiratory infection, and they gave me some steroids. I mean, some antibiotics. I can't even think. So I guess I'll be taking those. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like something viral, so I just have to let my body heal. A lot of the times I kind of want to run before I can even walk, and I think that's part of the problem. Like, instead of resting, and yeah, I just want to get back out there. But I don't know. On the bright side, I'm at my house. I'm on my bed. I love being on my bed. And I did want to share something with you guys. I read this book. It's called The Law of the Garbage Truck. And I read a part of it that really stuck out to me, and I wanted to share it with everybody. It says, negative energizers deplete the good feelings and enthusiasm of others. They sap strength and weaken people. They leave others feeling exhausted and diminished. Negative energizers have been found to be critical, inflexible, selfish, and untrustworthy. So This book is really good. The author who wrote this book, his I guess his thing is to get everyone in the world to read this book. And it was a really good book. I really recommend it, like if you're trying to maybe fix some things in your life, or you're just tired of dealing with other people's trash, then you should read the book. It gives you some really good pointers. And the reason that that stuck out to me is because I always try to stay on the bright side of everything, even when everything isn't going my way. And I feel like that has really helped me through some very dark times. I mean, I'm not always smiling, I'm not always happy, but I try to make the best of the days and the life that I'm getting, because obviously you never know, right? Um, and then, yeah, so one last thing, they did give me something called an abdominal binder. And if you ever have surgery, I really recommend that you get it. It looks like that. It pretty much just wraps you up. And now when I'm coughing, I don't feel like my insides are gonna explode anymore. So it has definitely helped. But anyway, if you have MS and you have a fever and you feel like, oh my god, my MS is like acting up, and like, yes, but if you don't control the fever, and if you don't if you don't take care of whatever is making your body sick, your body is going to not work as good as it was working. That's the best way I can put it. But I just wanted to share this because if anybody else is feeling this way, I hadn't had a fever since I was diagnosed with the MS. So I was just thankful that my symptoms started going away, because I was like, oh my god, here we go again. But thank god it didn't happen, and I'm in my house, on my bed, nice and comfy. But for all the people who follow me on this channel that have MS, just saying, take care of yourself and wash your hands and do all the things I don't do, like take care of yourself. Like, I guess, okay, after I had my surgery, I haven't really been just sitting down. I've been wanting to do one thing and another, but this has really taught me, like, my body needs a little more time to heal than what I'm trying to give it. So I'm going to listen to my body, and I'm going to just relax and stay in my bed, which is great. But yeah, so in case you've ever had a fever with MS, man, it's scary, but you can get through it. Anyway, all right. Thank y'all so much, guys. I hope everybody is doing wonderful.